Welcome in. Today, I want to talk about one of the sneakiest parts of CMMC work. And honestly, it is not usually what people expect. The hard part is often not sitting down and writing everything from scratch. It is figuring out what you already have. A whole lot of companies are further along than they think, but they do not know it because their documentation is scattered all over the place. I've seen this again and again. There's an employee handbook in one folder, an old IT policy in another, maybe a password standard tucked into a spreadsheet somewhere, and a network diagram living on somebody's desktop named something like actually Final version 3. You laugh because, well, you've probably got one too. Most organizations have what I like to call a compliance junk drawer. And just like the junk drawer in your kitchen, it is full of useful stuff. You've got batteries, rubber bands, maybe a screwdriver, but finding what you need at the moment you need it, that is the trick. CMMC can feel the same way. The evidence and the language may already exist inside your business, but it is buried in paperwork that nobody has had time to sort through carefully. That's where the document scanner comes in. Think of it like a fast health check for your existing documents. Instead of spending days, maybe weeks, manually comparing a handbook or a policy binder against all 110 NIST 800 171 controls, the scanner does the first pass for you. It reads the documents, pulls out the text, looks at the meaning, and starts mapping what you already say to the requirements that matter. And I like that framing because this is not about magic and it is not about replacing judgment. It is about speeding up the discovery process. Before you start writing new policies or building new documentation, you want to know what has already been spoken for. If you already have language covering password rules, training expectations, or system practices, why waste energy reinventing it? That's really the value here. The scanner helps turn a pile of disconnected files into something much more useful, a roadmap, not a vague feeling of, well, I think we're doing okay, a real picture of where you have coverage, where you have partial coverage, and where the genuine gaps are. That changes the conversation. Instead of asking, where do we even begin, you get to ask a better question. What is already in place and what still needs attention? That is a calmer place to work from. A smarter place too. So if CMMC has been feeling like a mountain, the document scanner is one way to stop staring at the whole mountain and start finding the trail you're already standing on. So how do you actually use it? Pretty simply, which I appreciate. You can drag and drop your files right in: PDFs, Word documents, Excel files, CSVs, images, all fair game. And if your materials already live in the cloud, you do not have to play the download then upload game all afternoon. You can connect to Google Drive, OneDrive, or a network drive and pull documents in from there.